Hey there friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome to Zen in the Void. If you are new and you're seeing my face for the first time, I'm Zen. Welcome to Zen in the Void. If you are returning and you're part of the community, the growing, gorgeous, beautiful community of Aqua Babies, then thank you from the bottom of my heart because I love you guys so much. Y'all know I'm a big fan girl of Aquarius, okay? So let's get right into it. These are general messages pertaining to your career and your purpose and things of that nature, as you could see in the title. So I feel like similar thing with you guys, and I feel like this is just with everybody in the world, right? Just like I told Virgo, I feel like when it comes to your career and your purpose and things of this nature, I feel like it's intertwined with a lot of your relationships in your life, whether that's your friendship relationship, colleagues, family, romantic relationships, things like that. So I feel like things like that are probably going to come out in this reading because they did for Virgo. There's something flying around in here. It's either a fly or a moth. If you see it, that's what it is. Sorry guys. I wish I could fix it, but I can't. So what's going on, Aqua Babies? I'm just spraying a little bit of this Agua de Florida. Little Florida water on my hands because y'all got to keep it, we got to keep it nice and pure in here, you know? But what's going on with you, Aqua Babies? What's happening? Let's see. Sorry guys, our video got cut off. Storage is a mother, isn't it? Okay, so first the Wheel of Fortune came out, guys, but it came out in the reverse, but I'm feeling like it could go either way, so I'm going to speak on it. For those of you where this card may affect you in the reverse position, I feel like there's a big death happening for you in your life, Aquarius. Take this as it resonates. It may have something to do with your career and your relationships. I'm feeling like it's both somehow. Easily could be that way if you really think about it. But I feel like there's a big death, something that's dying and falling away out of your life that is getting in the way of your good fortune right now, your upswing, you being in flow, fate, destiny from occurring, right? So there's something happening in your life, Aquarius. I feel like it's a really big thing. That's just what I'm receiving from this card and from our spiritual, lovely spiritual realm. Fate and destiny is trying to make its way into your life almost forcibly, right? But there's something happening that needs to die away that's really kind of getting in the way of that. That's why that card came out in reverse. But for those of you who it pertains to in the upright, fate is coming into your life, and it has been for a hot minute because this is your past energy. So that's the first thing. There's a lot of cycles that are ending in your life, Aquarius, and there's a lot of cycles that are beginning, okay? I just so happened to see 1, 2, 3 twice when I was recording just now for you, Aquarius. So I feel like we are on the right path with this reading. So I just want to say that because, you know, we're in a good spot. Spirit is saying yes, yes, this is going well, okay? Just thought you'd like to know that. So anyways, next coming out in your past energy, we have the Moon card. We have this very Cancerian lunar energy of the moon, very mysterious, very much so intuitive. So whatever this thing is that's happening in your life or that was happening in your more recent past, it's a very tricky situation to just be as simple as we can about it, right? There's a lot of shadowy aspects and illusions that are happening along with this thing in your life, Aquarius. There's some things you couldn't figure out. There's some things that weren't clear. Use your intuition, or maybe you did use your intuition and that's why it's coming out in your past, but you definitely were having to probably use your intuition about something that is going just a little, you're not seeing the whole picture. You're not seeing it clearly, right? This card almost flipped over. Wow. Okay. I'm going to take it because it tried to flip over, it didn't, but I felt energy coming off of this card, right? So we have the Empress card. Rub it, get some energy. But, ooh, this glare is nuts. Okay, yeah. So we got the Empress card coming out last in your past energy. So I feel like you've really been taking care of yourself, Aquarius. I feel like in a spiritual sense, you've really been taking care of yourself and making sure you're getting the job done, right? So you're listening to your inner voice. You're tending to yourself, your appearance, your inner and outer beauty, and you're really being connected to spirit. And I think that's because you recognize the shadowy elements or to life right now. I feel like the elements of duality and just dark and light and yin and yang and all of that is really standing out to humanity right now, like as a whole. So of course, you who's always ahead of your game, Aquarius, you're right there feeling it, and you're taking care of yourself and making sure that you're seeing straight through your intuition, your third eye, and the seed of your soul. So beautiful, Aquarius, beautiful. You know fate is at hand. I got the feeling that you know that fate is at hand. Okay, we have, oh yes, I didn't read you these notes that I took. Okay, so I took a little bit, just 2 quick hot notes for you for this reading, because when I was shuffling, information was coming out, and I just kept hearing new everything. And then as I was shuffling the cards, I saw the aces, I saw Ace of Pentacles, I saw the Ace of Wands. So I feel like you just knew everything, new passion, new opportunities for money and home life, success, but also loss and grief. So I feel like you experienced some loss and grief for someone out there, or a group of you guys out there, Aquarius, and you could be grieving because of a loss, but you also have so much new opportunities and like happiness and good spiritual beautiful things happening in your life. It's almost like, I want to say that you feel very protected, and you feel like you're kind of like, maybe some of you are actually getting through the grief, which is actually pretty good, especially if it just happened. So good for you, Aquarius. Also guys, it's very smoky in LA, as you guys may know, because of like the fires and everything. And I'm kind of a pothead. So me being a pothead and it being smoky, my voice is a little weird right now. So keep that in mind. Okay, anyways, the next card out in your present energy, Aquarius, is we have the Temperance card, right? So you've obviously been very tempered. You have been keeping away from extremes. You know better. You know not to go. And then, I mean, Mars is in retrograde, so I feel like everyone is rethinking that war mentality inside of them. Anytime where they would usually want to go off or go forward or just be super impulsive on, you know, their passions, maybe more probably bad than good, I don't know, but you're just avoiding those extremes. You're trying to be very neutral, you're trying to be very grounded and just very kind of in the moment, in the present. I just saw 555, very patient. So you know that there's a lot of changes happening in your life. You got fate hitting you left and right. You have your intuition spewing out all kinds of information at you about your life currently, and you're just feeling the need to stay neutral, which is a great idea. So keep it up, okay? Keep it up, don't stop, you know? So good, yeah. You're being patient, and that's Aquarius. This is you though, okay? We are, you know, timelines are shifting. People are trying to move up on the ladder, and you're right up there. You're right up there, Aquarius. That's why I read for y'all. For those of us that are rocking into the top. I keep hearing this song in my head and just hearing it overall on my playlist and in the world. Well, not in the world, but you know, in my realm. And it's called Take Off. Is it called Take Off? I'm gonna put it below so you guys can see, because right now I can't do it. Okay, what else is happening in the present for Aquarius? Get us clear and concise. Wow, clear and concise messages. Okay, so a few cards came out, and I kind of feel like I should examine them, but then maybe I'll take them out. Yeah. Okay. So, Aquarius, in the present, right? Okay, you got the Ten of Swords. You got it. It came out in the reverse. It could apply in the upright. I'm feeling like it's kind of that kind of day for both you and Virgo. But anyways, this card has been really giving me lately. She's been serving, the Ten of Swords has been really giving, like, learning from your mistakes, learning from those things in life that you've encountered that have literally squashed you like a damn bug, you know? Like, you have just learned from your mistakes. You maybe had to learn a lot of things the hard way. You probably just really lost something very major, and it really set you back and really kind of taught you a huge lesson. So I'm just really getting with these tens that come out, especially the Ten of Swords, that you have gone through something quite enough to just go ahead and learn from that situation and move in an upward direction. So yeah, even though this card came out in the reverse. So yes, Ten of Wands energy. You're learning, moving on. Yes, you had a failure. You lost something. You definitely lost something big. And it's crazy that I pulled this card out right before I read your messages in my notebook, because You did lose something. You were defeated. Your pride was just slaughtered, battered, beat up because of something that you went through recently, or maybe it's still happening in the present, but it's almost like you are just staying in such a great space about it, which is like amazing. You can only go up from here, Aquarius, okay? Whatever ended, that was inevitable. That was meant to leave your life, like literally by fate, by destiny. And I think you realize that. Oh, I'm shuffling, but there's 2 more cards I have to read. Guys, sorry, y'all kind of all over the place. Y'all energy is a little sporadic, Aquarius. That's just how y'all be. Y'all real flighty because, you know, air, clouds. So, sorry. So we have the 6 of Cups coming out last in your present energy. I love to see it. I'm here for the emotion. I'm here for the emotional intelligence that you have, Aquarius. We have the 6. So, it's your first real, yeah. Okay, so before I even pull this out, I just want to touch on this, like, you're really nostalgic, Aquarius. I'm feeling like you are going through some real nostalgia, like happy memories. There's a memory that's taking you back and it's making you think about something in the past. And since this is like, even though this is having a lot to do with your relationships, having like in connection to your career and your purpose, this is all intertwined. So just keep that in mind and know that this is general, so everything won't apply anyway, but that does resonate. Just know that you're definitely going through a lot of changes that's going to boost your career, and that's why you're trying to stay so neutral when it comes to your money, Aquarius. When it comes to your livelihood and your passion for life, you don't play, okay? You make sure that you stay where you need to be for that. But there's something in this whole thing that is like a really happy memory. It's giving me some warmth. It's giving me butterflies, quite frankly. So there's something in your past that you're thinking about. Maybe it's something that you used to do professionally, a hobby that used to make you really happy, or you know, something like that, or a person or a relationship, maybe a state that you lived in, anything like that. It's a familiarity, and it brings you a very much so healing vibe. So even though you just got through this big loss, this big grief, this failure, whatever you want to look at it, this collapse, and you're being neutral, you're using your intuition, you know that it's fate, you know that it's destiny, you're seeing the bigger picture, quite frankly, I think, personally. But there's something that's holding you in this really beautiful space. You're good. You know, there's something within you that's carrying you through this tough time. So that's very beautiful, and I feel like that's something that you really needed to know and be confirmed, maybe, because I'm feeling very overwhelmed just reading, just saying these things. But next you got the Ace of Swords. So as I said, y'all, new everything. Anytime you see an ace, that is new, brand new. You have the Ace of Swords. So you have a mental clarity coming right up in the very, very, very near future, if it hasn't happened already. But you're going to have such a clarity of mind. You're going to have just a huge new perspective about the entire situation. Whatever you lost having to do with your career, your purpose, your livelihood, your relationships, you are going to see, you know why, but you're going to see even more so in the near future why it happened. Spirit is literally going to come and say, you know, this will make you feel better, and it's going to show you just like a plethora of things, and you're going to be like, wow, okay, I'm really good on that. Yep. Okay, thank you for showing me that, Spirit, because it's helping me move on even better. So it's just like a clarity of mind, pretty much, and this new way of looking at something that's going to pretty much blow your mind and knock your damn socks off. So be on the lookout in the near future. Let's see what else is happening in your near future, Aquarius. Wow, we're only 12 minutes in. Okay. See, this is crazy because I knew this was going to come out. I felt the energy of this card before it came out. I just want to say also, Aquarius, that you are going to be really, you're in your energy, you're in your Aquarius energy. Obviously, you're in Aquarius, but you've been really grounded lately, and you still are, which is beautiful, and you're taking care, but you're going to be even more in that energy in the future. So just to let you know, you're kind of going to be in the clouds in the future. So prepare, even though, you know, something tells me you are, because everything is kind of shifting in your life anyways. So we have the Justice card coming out. It came out in the reverse, but I'm taking it in the upright because I'm just like, for some reason, I'm just really being instructed to do that. So that's just what your guides want. That's how your guides want me to read your cards. So yes, we have the justice card. You're receiving justice about whatever the situation was, and that could be a part of the clarity that you're receiving. Maybe something with work or your relationships, your partnerships wasn't going how you wanted it to go. You didn't really probably fully understand why. You couldn't see the clarity, but the clarity is going to be brought, and it's going to give you an inner strength. You're going to really feel some bravery and some compassion for yourself in the situation. Like I said, you've just been really cleaning house and taking stock of what you have and your tools. You recognize the karma in the situation. You recognize the cycles and the patterns, and you're just gonna like shut that down. You're done with it. You're over it. You're discovering your true will. So nothing is really getting in the way of that, Aquarius. Something tells me you've been waiting for this moment for a long time to get back to who you truly are, because it's destined, it's fated. That's what we're literally here for on earth at this time. So good for you. Yeah, you got this. Yeah, this is beautiful. Then you got the Queen of Swords. So like I said, you're going to be very much so in your energy, just a clarity. You know, nothing's kind of really getting past you at this point. You're just like, you're cutting through the illusion and the confusion of your situations. I feel that heavily, Aquarius. Things are complex right now in your life, in your situations, but you're going to have this, you're going to be gifted from straight from spirit, this new level of perceptiveness. Everything that happens is going to make complete sense to you, and you're going to be able to literally cut through it with precision, like a fucking, you know, surgeon, you know, sword style crazy. Shout out to Wu-Tang Clan. I don't know where that came from. That just literally just fell out like word vomit. But you're gonna have this very much so this unbiased intellect. You're gonna be so sharp and so like genius. It's gonna not make sense. Like everything that comes into your realm is gonna get handled with so much finesse. So you're really in your you're really in your energy. You're in your bag, Aquarius. Quite frankly, you're killing the old patterns. You're thinking very logically. You're not being too emotional about your work. You're not trying to like be clouded by anything. You're very much so liberated from whatever bound you in the past, especially with this huge situation where you maybe encountered a defeat or a collapse, and you know, these huge changes that kind of shook you. You're over it. You're making your head over heart decisions. You're doing what you need to do. It's lovely. It's lit, Aquarius. You are in your bag, Aquarius. I feel your energy. You going ham. Somebody pissed you off or something, maybe. We got some advice. That's what we're going towards now. We're going to do the advice. Five of Pentacles came out first. This card is about worry. It's about worry and just more of that defeated kind of worried feeling. So because it's in the advice position though, I think Spirit wants you to be aware of that, like process it. Mars is in, you know, Mars is in retrograde. Mars is retrograde rather. So this is the perfect time to examine our negative emotions and like really do that. So I feel like that's kind of where your guides are leading you to go. Like just learn how to deal with your negative emotions. That's what this literally what I'm getting from this five of Pentacles. Because something, whatever you went through could cause you to feel a little insecure, maybe a little yeah, just a little like off. But something's telling me that this is supposed to be reversed. Okay, Spirit. Some of you could be really very much so recovering right now, but as you recover, I'm really just getting mainly that to pay attention to your negative emotions. Yeah, I just saw 17. So pay attention to your negative emotions and make sure you're processing them and understanding them like to a T. This is the perfect time to do so, because you're gonna be like kind of pretty much a lot more in control than usual. Wow, Aquarius, you're in your bag and you're happy. So there's that. Your advice though, let me stop playing, but you know, let me point this out because this is crazy. What was I talking about earlier? The tens, right? The tens. Fuck, this is a glare. Damn. What am I doing? Does that help? I don't think that helps in this situation. But you can kind of see it a little bit there. These are two tens. The 10 of Swords, 10 of Cups. What that lets me know quite clearly is that what ended in your life, like as I said, it was supposed to end. Whatever the defeat was, yeah, it could have shook you. Yeah, it could have caused you to feel a little insecure. and you're dealing with that, you're processing that, right? But you have the ability to be happy, to be whole. This is pretty much, I'm getting that this is literally going to put you in a position to be whole. Maybe that's why you had to go through whatever this is, and I think that you're going to get that. But seeing it as is your advice, I feel like Spirit is like letting you know, like, yeah, this is going to make you whole. This thing that you went through, this was supposed to happen to like basically complete who you are as a person. Like, you have all your tools, you have what you need to be full and to go through life with, you know, I've been telling Virgo this a lot. Virgo is doing this as well. They found the secret to life, to success, and I feel like you're going through the same thing. Yeah, you got the World card coming out as your last piece of advice. Know that when you reach this level, Aquarius, and this is big, so if you're still here, good for you. Pay attention because this is important. So your spirit guides want you to know, Aquarius, that when you align to this frequency that you're about to be in, or that you're being urged to be in, processing your emotions, like, this all wins you so much cool points, so much awards, so much goodness in the spiritual realm on your spiritual journey. Look at it as getting like badges of honor, trophies. You know, soldiers get those little pendants on their like uniform. That's what this is like. You've gotten all of them pretty much, and you are like top tier. You've made it. Like, I'm trying to put it in a way that like makes so much clear sense, but I think that I'm being pretty clear. You are reaching a place of wholeness as a person, as a human. That kind of healing that allows you to go through life with the ease that you deserve. The nectar of life is what I've been calling it. You're reaching that. Your guides are leading you to that. They're letting you know that when you align to this frequency, the level of success that's going to come at you is going to be overwhelming. I said that at 2022, all partnership, all receptivity, literally receiving so much abundance, so much like partnership in like the best way. So like, I want to stress it. I'm just so meditated, but like, this is amazing. Your spirit guides are warning you basically that like shit's about to turn up in the best way. Like, literally so many opportunities are going to come your way. The world is going to be open to you. Do you see this? Just look at it. Like 10 cups of like amazingness, the most amazingness you could have as a human, and then the World card next to it. Your cups are about to runneth over. That's going to attract so much energy in your life. Virgo is going through this at the exact same time. I'm just saying, because I feel like you guys might as well just watch each other's readings, because both of them really apply to each other and align in some type of way. But you're about to be overwhelmed with happiness and success. You're going to be so full. When I say overwhelmed, I don't mean that like you're going to be so happy, like you're going to be, you know, but it's going to be like too much or something like that. But it's going to be just enough. You're going to fill up and be whole, and then you're going to know what that feels like, and that's a gift, because you'll always go after that feeling once you feel it, which is why fate is happening. Your whole reading literally started off, this is fucking iconic, with the Wheel of Fortune saying fate and destiny is happening for you right now. And then it ended with the World card saying the world is open to you with good fortune. The world is open to you with good fortune. That is fucking incredible. Like, oh my God. Like, they're just letting you know to, like, keep your insecurities at the front of your mind. I just saw 222, and then I saw 2222. Keep your, look up these numbers when I say them. That's why I say them. But you're going to be like, ugh, mind blown. I love blowing an Aquarius's mind, because Virgos and Aquarius, we can get up there mentally. So, but anyways, your spirit guides really just want you to know, keep your insecurity at the front of your mind, the lack mindset, all of those like kind of negative emotions. Really spend time with those at this time. Really journal it out, talk it out to yourself, and really understand what makes you tick, what makes you pissed, what makes you sad, what makes you feel insecure, what makes you feel lonely. All of those negative things, understand it. process it and know that you're going to have to work on it in this new space that you're in, because you're going to be attracting so much. You just want to be able to tell the difference and really take advantage of such a prosperous time. So that's what I have for you, Aquarius. This was actually a very short reading, but it's very clear, it's very precise, and I think, quite frankly, think it's amazing. I actually need to write down, what was it? I'm gonna have to listen back just to get the title, but that's okay. I just want to say I love you guys. I'm sending you guys so much pixie dust, so much fairy dust. I love you guys so much. That's all I have for you. I will see you in the next one, Aquarius. Spend time with your darkness, okay? Peace. Bye.